feel disconnected from your ancestors? Have you been told several times to go back to the ways of your ancestors? And do you feel as if you have not been doing so well in life? Listen to what Ifa is telling you concerning your situation. Aboru, Aboye. Hello everyone. Welcome to another episode of Nuggets of Ifa Wisdom with Ifa Korede. So today, my beautiful people, we will be talking about the verse from the Ifa Ògúndá Òtúrá. Listen to what Ifa is telling us in the Ifa Ògúndá Òtúrá.
Ogunda Otura goa.
Odu Ifa Ògúndá Òtúrá. For you that we have revealed this Odu Ifa Ògúndá Òtúrá to during an Ifa consultation, Ifa greets you. Ifa foresees longevity for you. Ifa foresees wealth for you. Ifa foresees victory over enemies for you. Ifa foresees all round blessings for you at this time. But Ifa says, make your sacrifices and what? Ifa says, stay connected with your ancestors. Ifa says, you that we made this Ifa consultation for. Ifa says, things have not been going well for you. Ifa says, things used to go well for you before. But now, Ifa says a lot of things have just turned around from good to bad for you. Ifa says your business that has been going well before is not going well again. Ifa says your career that has been moving rapidly before, Ifa says it's slowing down now. Ifa says this is because you have turned away from your ancestors. You have forgotten the ways of your ancestors. Ifa says the solution to all your problems is to go back to the ways of your ancestors. Rono, Tifagba, Tofije Berry. Èrè àràmù adífá fún ọ nílùú ìpékúsọba wọ́n kàn sí ọ̀pẹ̀ sílẹ̀ wọ́n láwọn ò ṣe fámọ́ ẹbọlá ó ní kọ́ wá mú ṣe. The people of Ipekusoba, they were the ones that went to their babalawos for an Ifa consultation because things were not going well for them like before. A lot of people that were coming into their community to buy and sell were not coming anymore. Everything was just not going well for them. And when they got there, they did the Ifa consultation and the Ifa Ògúndá Òtúrá was revealed to the people of Ipekusoba then. And the Babalawo told the people of Ipekusoba, he told them, he said, you people have turned away from Ifa. You have turned away from Ifa. You don't do the Ose Ifa anymore. You don't appease any of the Orishas anymore. The people of Ipekusoba said, we didn't know that is what is going wrong with us. We didn't know. We did not know that if we turned away from the path of ancestors, things will not start to go well for us. The Babalawo said, that's the situation. Go back to the ways of your ancestors. Your ancestors have been the one guiding you, making a way for you where there seems to be no way, making sure blessings get to you, making sure to divert all negativity away from you and bringing positivity. And now you are disconnected from them. This is why things are not going well for you. The people of Ipekusoba, they said, thank you, Babalawo. We'll start to do all these things. We'll go back to the ways of our ancestors. We'll start to appease Ifa. We'll start to stay connected with all our other Orishas. We'll start to do our Ifa just like we used to do. The Babalawo said, that is good. They made their sacrifices. They went back home. They brought out Ifa. They began to appease Ifa. All the other Orishas, they began to stay connected with them, appease them. Every Ifa, which is every 5 days, they don't miss it. They began to do all the things they used to do before. And before you know it, all these ancestors, all the Orishas, Ifa, they began to support them. They began to guide them. They began to divert negativity away from them and usher in positivity. And they began to have peace of mind. They began to have joy. Their businesses that were not going well before, it began to go up now. It began to grow. And they began to say, how come we now neglected the path of our ancestors? How come we neglected Ifa? How come we have not been doing our Ifa? See what Ifa is now doing for us. See what our other Orishas are now doing for us. So they began to thank their Babalawos for guiding them. Their Babalawo also began to thank Ifa. While Ifa also began to thank Olódùmarè Ọba Tẹ́nilẹ́gẹ́lẹ́gẹ́ for Oríṣàgbéjì omi. Ìjó ni wọ́n ń jó, ayọ̀ ni wọ́n ń yọ̀, ni wọ́n ń yàwó láwó Ifá. Èrè àràmù adífá fún ọ nílùú Ìpékúsọba. Wọ́n kọ̀ sí ọ̀pẹ̀ sílẹ̀, wọ́n láwọn ò ṣe fámọ́ ẹbọlá ó ní kọ́ wá mú ṣe. Wọ́n sì gbẹbọ ń bẹ wọ́n rúbọ, ẹbọ wọ́n fín, ẹbọ wọ́n dà, ni wọ́n ń yàwó láwó Ifá. Aládùn èwì a ó sìn, èrè àràmù a ó sìn. So my beautiful people, we have come to the end of today's episode of Nuggets of Ifa Wisdom with Ifa Korede. So my beautiful people, We have just heard what the Ifa Ògúndá Òtúrá has just said. We can see that Ifa is not just a divination system, because that is some of the arguments some people make when they don't want to follow the path of their ancestors and they only want to use Ifa to better their lives. They will say Ifa is just a divination system. Ifa is not a religion. Isese is not a religion. They will just be giving different forms of excuses just because they want to add an Abrahamic religion to their path. You know, they want to be a Christian, Muslim, and also have their cake and eat it and say, I want to use my Ifa, I want to use Ifa just to, you understand what I'm talking about, you know. But Ifa is saying now in this Ifa Ògúndá Òtúrá that Ifa is more than a divination system. Ifa as a system, Ifa has religious elements in it. Because when we look at the word Isese, I don't want to do any English translation, but what is Isese? What do you understand by Isese in Yoruba? So I don't know. Do your research about that. If you like, translate it anyhow you want it, but I'm not going to do the translation for you, because that translation in Yoruba from Yoruba to English used to cause a lot of issues, you understand. But what if I is telling you the Ifa Ògúndá Òtúrá is that the ways of our ancestors, it has a system. They are to be followed. We are to be devoted. You understand? And sometimes when we are devoted, all the things we want, it gets to us on time, instead of we waiting and waiting and waiting. You know, these our ancestors, they are the ones that take our request. You understand? So Olodumare, they guide us, they protect us. So when you are disconnected from them, a lot of negativity that they ought to pass away from you. You don't talk to them, you don't tell them to do things for you, and bad things might start to happen to you. If you understand, you did your Ifa initiation just so that you can quickly make it in life. You did an Orisha initiation just so that they can quickly guide you, you can quickly boost up in life. And now you have made it in life. And now you turn away from your ancestors. You understand? You've forgotten about Ifa. That Oshu initiation you did, you've forgotten about the Oshu. You just kept her somewhere. That Oya initiation you did, you just forgot Oya. You are just doing your own. You don't do your Ifa, which is every 5 days. You don't do your Orisha. You don't do anything. You are just there. Ifa is saying, go back to the ways of your ancestors. We have Ifa, Ogun, Shogo, Oshaf. All those Orishas, they have their own Ose. So their devotees, they take that day to reflect, to stay connected with that Orisha, tender their request, dance, sing, appease them, do good deeds for that day. That particular day is for the Orisha. Is that not a religious element? When you know you want to do something for today, you do something religiously. But like I said, I don't want to go into translations. Do your research yourself. But if I saying go back to the ways of your ancestors, don't let anybody deceive you that your ancestors are just there and you can be a Christian and anyhow, if you like, I don't know. But the thing is, if I saying that, come back to the ways of your ancestors. Your ancestors are not demonic. Your ancestors are not evil. You understand? Your ancestors, they look like you. They are not other people's religions, that they are gods. They are God, angels. They don't look like them. I'm a black woman. My ancestors look like me. They have my skin color. They have my features. You understand? They look like me. Rather, I have their features. You understand? So, stay connected with your ancestors. So this is a call to action. Take action, take action, take action. Go back to your ancestors. Stop listening to all these wrong informations online. I want you to do your research yourself. There's no family that does not have an Orisha background. Some people will say, oh, me, my family, we never worship the lesser gods. I'm not a child of Eshu. I'm not a child of Oshun. Whereas you're not a child of Eshu, you have Ola in your name. You are not a child of Obaluaye, you have Oluwa in your name, and so on and so forth. There's hardly any Yoruba name in Yoruba land that does not have Orisha elements. So trace your roots, stay connected. You understand? Please stay connected. It makes you have a better life. You have peace, joy within you. You know your ancestors have your back. There's a joy that comes with being a devotee of your Orishas. There's a joy that comes with it. It's not just because I want to make it, I want to quickly have money, I want to buy this car. That's not what we're talking about. But stay connected. Remember that a river that forgets its source would what? It will dry up. And a tree that gets cut off from the roots, what? It's going to dry up. It's not going to grow. So stay connected with your roots. What we have is our roots. You understand? Stay connected. Please, don't let anybody deceive you. Don't be deceived because of colonization and mental programming and social media programming. I want you to stay connected. Make your research. Know the Orishas in your family. Stay connected. They love you. They love you. They love you. And they want you to come back home. They want you to come back to them. And as we stay connected with our ancestors, may they continue to shower us with their blessings, 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 blessings. Lashe Dumare, by the grace of Olodumare. So my beautiful, beautiful people, we have come to the end of this episode. And please don't forget what I usually say every time. Please don't forget to reflect on all these things you have had here today. And please don't forget to share this information with those you feel will need it at this time. So till next time, my beautiful, beautiful people. Bye.